Digging deeper, finding out more exclusive information on a former top Riverside County District Attorney investigator accused now of lying under oath.
Just last night, we first broke news of the Attorney General's office scrutinizing perjury allegations against DA Investigator Candette Hammond. News Channel 3's Nathan Vaca is on the story. Nathan.
Karen, John, former DA Investigator Candette Hammond is now under investigation for the felony of perjury. This case has gone from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department to Palm Springs Police and is now in the hands of the State Attorney General's office. And there are wide-ranging impacts that could affect the family law cases of dozens of Coachella Valley residents.
Internal affairs documents reveal Candette Hammond's supervisors at the DA's office believe she made up entire interviews while investigating a criminal case. In one of those questionable cases, the State Attorney General's office arrested former District Attorney Investigator Luis Bolaños in 2005 for domestic violence and perjury, based on reported evidence compiled by Candette Hammond. But the case was so weak, it never went to trial. The prosecutor on the case against Bolaños was Deputy Attorney General Michael Murphy from the San Diego office. Now Murphy is handling the investigation against Candette Hammond. This case has come full circle.
The history that Mr. Murphy and I have is clearly a conflict of interest for him, as the man that attempted to prosecute me and the one that lost the appellate decision where the court gave me a finding of factual innocence.
Local defense attorney Schaefer Cormel handles many of the same types of cases Candette Hammond was involved in. Cormel gives his legal advice to people Hammond investigated.
What they want to do is make sure that they consult their attorney that represented them initially on the case and see how she played into that investigation. One of the things when you have allegations of perjury, and that's what they are at this point right now, once you have those type of allegations, though, everything that they've had their hands involved in, everything that they have participated in, because they're really an intricate part of the DA's investigation in a DV case or domestic violence case. And so it's important for them to have their attorney evaluate their case based upon this new information that's coming out.
Riverside Sheriff's detectives worked the investigation against Candette Hammond these past few months. They handed it off to Palm Springs since that is where the alleged perjury happened. Now, the State Attorney General's office tells us it just received the investigation files. Sources inside the Sheriff's Department tell us there is enough in their information for search and arrest warrants. Now, last week, Riverside County District Attorney Rob Pacheco's office told us no comment on this case, and we have details of a potential further conflict of interest dealing with Deputy Attorney General Mike Murphy and this case on our website, KESQ.com.
Okay, it's common for these conflicts of interest because often these investigators are working together on many cases, so they oftentimes know each other.
That's right. So it's really unknown exactly who will be able to try this case because there are so many, there's this network of people that know each other and have had a history together. It may have to actually be somebody else from outside the state, or, excuse me, maybe north of the state in Sacramento that'll actually take this case.
Outside this region.
All right. Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan.